It is mid-June. We are right in the middle of Bend right now. We're actually going to be filming a video today predicated on the idea of what can you do during your lunch break if you work in Bend. So we're starting right down here. There's a surf wave right behind us. We'll get into that in just a second, but we're excited to show you. Today's the last day of school, so there is a buzz in the air right now. We're going to show you all about it in this video, so stick around.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good and the bad of Bend, Oregon and the surrounding areas, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what the heck is going on here in Bend. My name is Zach Nutter. This is Ryan Rudloff, both licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon, and we've lived here in Bend for, we got to start saying more than 30 years.
32 years.
At least. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to connect with you, help you make the smooth move here to Bend, Oregon. Now my hair's all a mess, but we are going to talk about things today that you can do on your lunch break if you work in Bend, Oregon. So we might as well start with
this
this
one.
beauty behind us. So if you look behind us, there's about 15 people lined up out there to surf this amazing little wave that Bend Park and Recreation put in. Shoot, it's probably been 10 plus years ago now.
Yeah.
So this used to be a spillway. People started floating the river about 20 years ago. Was not a major activity when Ryan and I were going to high school here, but now it's one of the premier things people do here in Bend, Oregon. This was kind of the unsafe area. You had to get out before the spillway, walk over the street, and then get back in. You can see there's kind of a bridge here. Now what they did is you've got the left side of the river over here. You can go down there in your tubes, your whatever you're working with. In the middle, they created this amazing whitewater park where people hang out here and surf all day long. So whether you've got 30 minutes, an hour and a half, you can beat feet down here. Some people will throw a wetsuit on. A lot of people just carve with their shirts off, you never know. But you get down here, you wait in line, you go until you fall. It's a pretty amazing thing to be able to just jump into middle of town. We are 2 minutes from downtown. We're gonna cruise over to the Old Mill District. So this is one of the most awesome things that you can do on your lunch break here in Bend, Oregon.
And even if you're not surfing, you can just sit on the park. Each side there's parks of the river there, and you can just kind of chill and watch it. It's kind of fun to watch too. You don't get to see that very often if you're not on the coast somewhere.
Yeah.
So
They created this little pedestrian area that you can stand here. People always stand here and just watch people surf.
Yeah.
Grab a quick bite to eat somewhere and watch people cruise along the river. It's pretty awesome. So on to the next spot.
So a really cool thing to do in Bend, of course, centrally located right here, is the Old Mill District where we're at right now. But if you're working and you've got an hour, 2 hours, you can zip right down to the Old Mill District and you can find an array of restaurants that have outdoor seating, especially right now in the summertime, where you're just eating your lunch right on the river. There's a walking path up here, which is pretty spectacular too, but you can just sit out on the patio. You've got the amphitheater right across the river, so sometimes on concert days, the performers are warming up. You can maybe hear a little music during your lunch break, but ultimately you're just out here on the patio, you're on the river, and it's very pleasant.
Yeah, there's over 8 restaurants down here, everywhere from the variety from Red Robin all the way to Lady Bird. You've got Greg's Grill, Anthony's Fish House, and some smaller options. You have a Postini. So there's tons of options. The cool part is you've got these patios, and you've got this beautiful lush foliage, and then you have the river. And in the summertime, there's hundreds of people floating by you as you're here. Ryan brought up the sound check the other day. We were here, and who was the country musician that came by recently?
Brad
Paisley was doing his warm up. What do they call that? That's the
I think you just
where
said
you're
it.
tuning your guitars, you know, warming up, mic checks,
Mic check,
things.
there you go.
Sound check.
You said that, yeah, that was good.
Doing a sound check. So it's really great. And then if we kind of pan over a little bit real quick, you can see, you might not be able to see it on camera, but you've got the peak of Mount Bachelor there. You can see Aubrey in the distance here. You've got the amphitheater over there. Who's playing tonight?
I don't know if anybody is tonight. There's like a week break,
Yeah.
I think, then it starts up again.
So we would be remiss not to share with you that there's so much outdoor seating and areas to eat for lunch if we're looking at activities to do in Bend
Absolutely.
during your lunch hour. So Old Mill District's great. You also have downtown that has a plethora of outdoor seating. So downtown didn't used to have much outdoor seating. And 2020 COVID happened and they really got creative with outdoor seating there and actually gave up some of the parking spaces downtown, built little patios. So there's quite a bit more outdoor seating downtown than there used to be as well. Not as much parking, but there's definitely some more outdoor seating out there.
There really is. And so centrally located, I mean, this is just one stretch of the river too, right here on the Old Mill, one of the premier areas in Bend where people just flock to. And so there, you know, in tune, there's gonna be 7, 8 different spots right on the river. There's probably 12 to 15 different restaurants in the Old Mill area here, but probably 8 of them actually are able to offer seating right along this path here as we're coming up on 2 additional venues here that we've already, or we haven't walked by quite yet. So just a great spot to come down here. And it only takes a couple minutes, most likely from where you're working, to come down here and enjoy some midday sunshine outside.
On to the next activity. All right, so for the next activity to do on your lunch break, you can float the river, paddleboard. You can see people in the distance paddleboarding, floating. You can go for a quick swim if you want. There's tons of little areas that you can park and jump out, wade in the water for a little bit, do a little swim around. I mean, if you've got a short 30-minute lunch, being able to drive 5 minutes, bring your sack lunch, get a swim in, get back to work is pretty awesome. So we've talked about this a bunch, but this river was not traversed much when we were growing up, this section of it anyway, and they've built so much infrastructure to make the access easier that it's really livened up this portion of the river. You get into 4th of July and when the days start getting really hot or big concert nights, and this will be bumper to bumper traffic. So this early June, when we're here right now, is a wonderful, peaceful time to float. If you were to start up by Bend Park and Rec Building and get out at downtown for the takeout, it's about an hour float. It's very calm, there's no real rapids or anything like that. It's a very easy, safe, fun float. But yeah, this is one of my favorite activities. If you wanted to float the whole river at lunchtime, maybe a little long, takes an hour, but if you wanted to start maybe at McKay, where we started, you could probably do it in 15, 20 minutes. Paddleboard, you can throw your paddleboards in, cruise upstream, cruise back, or just take a nice little swim.
Very relaxing activity that not many places can offer in such a short amount of time. I did this float with my family just a few days ago. It was a short one too. It was probably 25 to 30 minutes at most, but we started at the standard area where most people put in, and then we pulled out just on the other side of this bridge, just a few hundred yards down, and it worked out great. We were in and out in less than an hour, so it is possible. So now we will venture on to the next activity to partake in during your lunch hour in Bend, Oregon in the summertime. See you at the next one.
We need to snag a fly fisherman.
So in case you're working and you're not right next to the river, we want to bring to your attention the fact that there are other things to do during a potential lunch break. And one of those sits right here. We're just getting to the top of Pilot Butte right now. And we hiked it. No, we didn't. We drove up, but we're making it look like we're hiking right now. And we're at the top of this cinder cone right here, a 500-foot tall dormant volcano right in the middle of Bend. Some of the most spectacular views in all of Central Oregon right here. You're gonna see it here in a second, but what a great way to spend 1 hour in the middle of a day.
So we are one of, I think it's 3 or 4 cities in the US that have a once active volcano in our city limits. And that's where we are standing right now. You have absolute panoramic views of Central Oregon. I think you can see like 9 peaks up here. Pretty incredible. You get to see all of Bend. It's so unique having come up here for decades and decades, seeing the growth of town. But it's really cool because we feel like Bend has grown so much. And then you come up in here and you just see the town and then forest as far as the eye can see, all the way to the mountains. It's pretty spectacular. So we're going to talk about a few of the other things that you can do that we're not going to have time to actually cruise all the way out and show you guys. But a lot of people go and fly fish the Deschutes, kind of right down where we were earlier where people float. You'll see people in their waders out there.
Here. Show them this view too.
Yep, throwing a fly. You know, it's super easy, 5-minute little commute down there. Bring your lunch. Do a little fishing out there. We talked about pickleball. There's a bunch of outdoor areas that you can play pickleball here in Bend. What else did we talk about? Oh, like mountain biking. You can go out to Phil's Trail. If you're on the west side of town, it's a pretty easy commute out there. Go to Phil's Trail, ride for 15-20 minutes on some of the best mountain bike riding in the US. There's just so much that can be done. I mean, take a half day off and you can do whatever. You can do a lot of this during lunch. You can do a lot of this before work. A lot of people will go up to the mountain in the wintertime before they go to work for the day. They'll go hit the first runs of the day, come down and go to work. So the amount of recreation that is available to you here that is just right at your doorstep. We didn't even talk about the river trail, which is a little 3-mile run that takes you out into the forest. It's along the river the entire time. There's just so much to do here. And it doesn't take all day to do it. It's a pretty special place. That's why we love living here. We have choices where we live in life right now, and we still choose to live here because of a lot of these things.
And for the vast majority of people that are potentially relocating to Bend, they're coming from a larger metropolitan area. I was watching a video about a different market just the other day, and they were talking about how it's only an hour and a half to the beach, and then an hour and a half the other way to the mountains to go skiing. And I mean, for us, that would seem like not even an option because it takes 20 minutes to do both. I mean, you go to the spillway there where that surf wave is, hang out there, or you can go up to the mountain 20 minutes later. You're up at the mountain, you're up at the lakes. We're right centrally located with so many different variety of options, whether it's stuff in Bend, like a farmer's market on a Wednesday. We haven't touched on that. That could be something you do during a lunch break. Or you just go out of town just a couple of miles. Phil's Trail, Zach just alluded to that. It is literally 1 mile, maybe at most, out of the city limits. And you're in the Deschutes National Forest, just like that. And you just feel like you're in a different place. And that's ironically what makes Bend such a magnet for people right now. But to us, it feels like it's getting bigger, but for the vast majority of people, it's still a really, really small town.
Yeah, we absolutely love living here. There's so many other things that we could talk about. Tumalo Falls you can get onto super quick. There's a million things around here that you can do. We have so many parks. Go have a picnic in Drake Park. There's just so many different things you can do. And for the most part, everywhere you go, you see those big, beautiful mountains. Such an amazing place. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. We hope you come visit Bend, check it out. If you are looking to potentially move here, give us a call. We always say 9 days or 90 days, but realistically, call us whenever you have questions about Bend. We're here for you. We love talking with you. We've been so fortunate to meet so many great people through YouTube that have moved here to Central Oregon, and we truly, truly cherish the opportunity to work with you guys. So thank you for listening to us ramble and walk around our favorite little town here in Oregon.
Thank you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.
See you soon.